All right. All right. So here we are. We're in the stand. It is Friday, October 24th, and trying to get back here the second week of bow season and kill us a buck. So it's good afternoon right now, and I want to start off obviously this channel is new. There's one other video up at the time of recording this, maybe more, maybe not. But yeah, it's just who am I? Why am I here? Why am I recording myself hunting? My name's Carson. My cousin, curly-headed dude, his name's Jacob. And we just decided to start this channel because it's something that we love. We love hunting. It's amazing. I mean, it's the best thing in the world to do. It's just, you come out here and you clear your head and you're at peace in God's creation. And we also just love the YouTube videos that other people make. So it inspired us to come out here and record what we love, to share it with the world. And even more than that, it's a platform to then and go out and share the good news of Christ. So just a little story. What is my story? Why am I here and what brought me here? I'm 19 years old right now, and I grew up in the Southeast, in the Bible Belt, and I grew up going to church all the time. And so I had all this head knowledge. I knew who God was. I knew everything about God. Well, not everything, but I knew a lot about God. So I grow up knowing about God, and I get to high school, and I'm going into high school, and my mindset is, I'm going to go in and do what I want, and then later I can give my life to God because I want to go have fun right now. So that's exactly what I did. For the first 2 years of high school, 2.5 years, I went in and I just did whatever I wanted. I tried everything that I thought was fun. I tried alcohol, I tried sex, anything in the world. I tried it because I wanted to be fun and I wanted to be normal based off of what everyone else was doing. The reason, or one of the reasons I did this, was because in my mind, it was, if I don't do this, I'm not normal. And so I went out and I did all these things, and it would bring this temporary excitement. It would be a exciting time, but in this time, I have this mild anxiety. All I can think about is, what are people thinking about me? That's the only thing that's going through my head at all hours of the day. And eventually, this amazing but sad circumstance came upon us at my school, where 2 girls our age passed away. One in my school, one in a neighboring school, and it just brought this revival into my area. And all week of these girls passing, it was just, they were having these services at my school in the morning. And I remember not wanting to go to them because my friends were going to these, and they were having these encounters with God, and their lives were changing. And I remember not wanting to go because I was scared that would happen to me, and my life of excitement in alcohol and whatever would be over. And so I didn't go. And here I am 3 years later. Why am I different? Because that Sunday, my mom said, all right, we're gonna go try a new church. And what I didn't know was that it was the church of the girl in the neighboring school who had passed away that week as well. And I just went in there, same as I did growing up, going to church with my family. And then, through the service, I just had this encounter with Jesus. I mean, the worship, the atmosphere was just, it was this time of mourning, and meanwhile, everyone in here is just singing how good God is. And emotionally, that just wrecked me. Wow, these people have something that I don't. And then throughout the whole service, every question I had about God, the next thing the pastor said was the answer to that question. And so by the end of this service, this pastor does an altar call and says, hey, if you want to surrender your life, come to the front. And I'm in tears at this point. I'm like, all right, this is, I want this. I want what this is. And so I go And I pray, God, you can have me. You can have everything. I don't care. I know I've been awful, but God, you can have it. And just through that, Jesus has just come in. He's completely changed me. Those things, alcohol, sex, whatever it was, incomparable to the joy, satisfaction that I have in Jesus. I don't do those things anymore because I don't want to. I don't need to. I already have this joy, this satisfaction in Christ that I didn't have before. I have this overwhelming sense of peace where my anxiety is gone. I don't care. Jesus is the only thing in the world that matters. Everything else in my head is gone. Those worries of the world that I had before don't compare to the peace that I have in Jesus, because he's the only thing that matters. So, here I am 3 years later almost, because Jesus just came in, and literally, if you saw me before and saw me after, he changed who I am. I'm a different person. I look back at who I was. It's not me. It is not me. I'm a different person, and it's because I have the satisfaction and joy that I didn't have. I have it now in Jesus. So that's the gospel. Jesus says, hey, you are broken without me. And it's just because of our nature. We are naturally made to be in a relationship with him, but we're made with freedom. So we have the freedom to choose sin, and all of us have done that. And that has caused a separation from God, and we have been broken. And Jesus just says, I love you, and I want you back, and I don't want you to be broken. And he encountered me that day. And when I said, okay, God, I'll go back with you, he welcomed me with love, and he fixed me, and he healed me, and he changed me. And I'm changed into this better life than I could have ever imagined chasing after those things in high school. Those things don't matter to me anymore because I have something better in Jesus. That's the best thing in the world that I could have ever asked for. And so now I have this sense of gratitude for God that I'm going to live how he wants me to because he saved my life. So I thank you guys for listening to me. And I really hope, if you're out there and you're wondering, does God care about you? He does. He loves you. And not only does he care about you, he loves you and cares about you enough to die for you. So he just wants to know you. And you can have the same freedom, the same change, the same joy and peace that I have now. You can have that same thing in Jesus. And I won't lie to you, everything's not perfect sunshine and rainbows. I'm still a resident of a broken world. But I have God by my side to walk through this broken world so that I won't break with it. And he is constantly healing me, constantly making me more like him, which is better than anything I could have ever imagined. So God bless you guys. Thank you. And he does love you. Jesus does love you. No matter how much it doesn't feel like it, he does. And anything else is the enemy lying to you. So God bless you guys. Thank you.